What's good, world? It's Rod 382 here with a review of Battlefield 5. It's been out for a while now. It's December now, so it's been out for a month or so. It's a lot of, it's not getting a lot of love and stuff as I guess Battlefield or EA expected it to get, but it's doing very poor in sales. It's just doing very poor. I think now it's on sale for what, they're half off if you owned a previous Battlefield game, if I'm not mistaken. But I personally feel like Battlefield 5 is a great game. It's actually fun. It's quite enjoyable. I love to play Battlefield games generally, so I might just be a tad bit biased. But I can understand why people, don't want to really fuck with Battlefield, because, they fucked up. Especially going back to Star Wars Battlefront 2 and stuff, EA has been fucking up. And it doesn't make sense. But I actually enjoy playing Battlefield 5. And compared to the open beta that came out in September or October, if I'm not mistaken, Battlefield 5 is good compared to the open beta. Because the open beta was shit. It made me skeptical of whether or not I should buy Battlefield. And I'm a fucking fan of Battlefield. I'll buy this shit day one. If another Battlefield dropped today, I'll buy the shit out this shit, right now. But the beta didn't show any kind of justice, in a sense, for what the game actually could be. And there's a couple of changes that was made, that I'm glad that they made in the final game, quote unquote, because it's not really final. But there's changes that they made in the final game that I'm glad that they made, specifically, medic and support classes. During the beta, they only gave you a certain amount of ammo you can throw out, a certain amount of health you can throw out, which really didn't make no sense. Which really, to me, is the reason what's caused the problem with the beta, is because the fact that you're running out of ammo and health. It makes the action die down in my eyes. But the final game, I'm glad that, I don't know if they was listening to people was complaining about it, that they undid a very stupid mistake they did by at least letting people throw unlimited health and ammo to other players and towards themselves that they are using those classes. But I'm going to be reviewing Battlefield in terms of the graphics. I feel like the graphics is
This'll fix you.
it's technically it's the same as fucking Battlefield 1. The graphics, it's nothing special about them. It look like Star Wars Battlefront, both of them, which is kind of draws me away from Battlefield, because I kind of wish Battlefield would have stayed looking like how Battlefield 3 and 4 looked, perhaps, had the grittiness and shit. But the dual Battlefields is just, I don't know. They look beautiful, but it's just, I like how the older ones look, personally. So the graphics are definitely great. Especially if you plan on 4K, HD, or HDR, or whatever. But to me, that shit don't matter. That stuff don't matter to me. As long as you give me a TV that has the capability to play it, I'm cool with that. But the gameplay is a big thing that they changed this time around in Battlefield 5. It's totally different. Not totally different, but it's a different experience. Now you could like fall back on your back and stuff, and you can climb. Like the climbing capabilities, I must say, is better than Battlefield 1's. Which I'm glad to hear that, because it's like on Battlefield 1, you'll be trying to climb something that, you know, you could climb, especially like in a real life situation, but you couldn't climb it. Like, it's just stupid. But they did change that with this game, and I really appreciate that. Like, because it's, you know, makes the game more fun, you can say. But a way more newer, or a more new gameplay feature is the ability to build fortifications. Like playing the beta and stuff, or even before then, when I first heard about that they would be doing this type of stuff in the game, I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it. But actually, it actually serves a good purpose in the game. For like it adds to immersion to me. Like I feel more immersed and stuff, and it also helps you strategically in matches and stuff. The multiplayer, of course, is the same. I was saying, you know, it's Battlefield. You know, you got your typical game modes like Conquest, and Frontlines is back. Team Deathmatch Domination. Unfortunately, I'm a big fan of Rush, and Rush will return to Battlefield down the line, but as of now, it's not on here, so I'm kind of sad in a sense. But the multiplayer maps, like, I just hope with the multiplayer maps that they include like more iconic and known battles of World War II. Like, we need a D-Day map, you know, definitely. We need a Stalingrad map, definitely. Like, and we also need a I can't say that right. Excuse me. Pacific Theater maps. Like, we need something geared towards that. And if Battlefield down the line in the future do accomplish those things, like I'm gonna be pretty pleased, me personally. The story mode though, on the other hand, they're using like the same little war story type of thing that they was using with Battlefield 1. I personally I haven't played a video game story mode since Red Dead Redemption 2. And I haven't played a story mode since back then, like from that point prior to fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. I probably haven't played a story mode since like, I want to say Kingdom Come Deliverance or something. So I definitely, honestly speaking, I didn't play the story mode. Like, I played the little intro. It was kind of whack to me, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like, I don't know, they should have had like more of a narrative or single character type of story. Even though I get what they're going with the war stories type of idea stuff, but for the most part, I didn't play the Battlefield 1 war story, so I'm definitely not gonna play this shit. I usually automatically skip story modes on games and go straight to multiplayer, especially these days. So I personally would recommend Battlefield 1, but only for people that are used to Battlefield 1. If you give them something, like, if you a Call of Duty player or Fortnite, even some Rainbow Six Siege players probably wouldn't find this fun. But if you used to Battlefield and you love Battlefield, like I myself do, you're gonna find yourself having tons of fun with this game. Like I honestly speaking, I play this more than I play Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Like, and that should tell you something else. Because that's like one of the game of the years. Probably one of the best games to come out this generation console, shall I say. So, if you definitely have played other Battlefield games, especially Battlefield 1, but I feel like even people that have played Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, you're going to like it. And even if you like Star Wars Battlefront 2, or the other one, the first one to come out, you're going to enjoy it. It's a pretty good game. So I'm going to rate this one, personally, I'm going to give it a 7 with potential to grow to an 8. You know. So that's just it. That's my review of this, you know. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Become a part of the brotherhood, you know. So, I'm out.